on your report card.
Hey, can we please just get back to the game?
We've been here for 3 hours playing 2000 questions. You've been obsessed ever since you bought it.
Yeah? So? I just want to know everything that I can know about my best friends and favorite brother-sister duo. Here, you ask the next question.
Okay, question 1489. What still amazes you?
It still amazes me that we still get together like this. Like one day I'm following this girl home from the bus stop because she got bubble gum stuck in her hair, and here we are 15 years later at a fire pit enjoying her company and wishing she'd get some more stuck in her hair so she would do something with that deplorable mess on the top of her head.
Spoonful of sugar, Mina.
Well, why don't you grab your umbrella and go Mary Poppins somewhere else?
It's okay, Clem. Growing my hair out is an act of self-exploration, and I'm confident about my deplorable bush.
You go, V. What still amazes you?
Down at the Dali Museum, there's this painting of his, The First Days of Spring. On one side, there's a man in a chair facing away, and on the other is an old man and a girl facing each other, and their shadows are so dense and stretched out. It takes my breath away every time. Like even in our solitude, our shadows are still stretching against the sun to find something to hold on to.
Dang, V, go write a thesis.
You know I get lost in meaning sometimes.
No, and you have a great eye. Tell me, does it hurt ever being so deep?
No, that's not the question. What still amazes you?
Probably that mom still does his laundry for him, even though he was supposed to move out a year ago.
Spoonful of sugar, Mina. I'm still amazed. I gotta pee.
Mean, are you okay? I'm having fun, but if you want to call it, we can.
No, you call us here for games on a Friday night, so I'm here for games on a Friday night. I'm having fun.
You clearly aren't.
But I'm trying to.
Don't try for my sake.
No, don't take it like that, V. We hardly get to see each other anymore, and I would like just one night of peace. I'm sick of the drama.
What drama?
You know how I said I couldn't make it last week because I had a big organic chemistry test coming up? I lied. I was actually at the movies with Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what still amazes me is the inability to know when you're going to go number 2, when you only plan to go number 1. Goodness.
Mina, I just don't get it. You were doing fine with Daniel. He is an athlete with a heart of gold. He gels his hair in a perfect comeback, and he recites Neruda.
And y'all are fine, Phoebe.
Wait, what do you mean fine? You haven't even had the decency to break up with him yet? Oh, this is a new low, even for you and your conceitedness.
I was gonna break up with him as soon as I was sure.
Now you're just being delusional. Mina, it's not new. I know that you have been seeing Marco for a month.
Clem, you told her?
She wanted to know how you were doing. And I'm an honest person.
I mean, you just want to be perfect so bad. You worry too much about what other people think, and you don't invest enough in your relationships, and then you cry about how nobody loves you, flaws and all.
Maybe a spoonful of sugar.
Hey, not now, Clement. You are ungrateful with standards that Jesus Christ couldn't even meet, and I'm willing to do anything unless it's convenient for you. You know, your self-sabotage is apparent, and your compassion for others is real low. Center something else in the middle of your world, because you are not it.
Really, V? I may not have it all the way together, but I have been there for you. I was just here last week helping you look for Persephone. That meowing furball that looks like she was coughed up by a dinosaur is important to you. So I helped you look for her for almost 4 hours, V. Isn't that friendship?
Actually, sis, I texted V the SOS.
What?
Yeah. I heard you crying in your room because you bombed in your oratory competition. I was just gonna let you cry alone, but then I heard you get up and start reciting the speech over and over again. I told V that you needed her help.
So furball was fine?
Persephone was fine. I put her in the backyard and said that I would check there because you got freaked out by the snake you saw last time.
I've lost a competition before. You both know that, but this time I have never felt so ridiculous. Do you remember the topic?
Oh, yeah. Is civil disobedience an acceptable action in a democracy?
I was crying because I realize everything you just said to me is true. I have no concept of justice, and the world outside of myself is so big that I have no control over it. So, yes, I put myself in the center.
Mina, that's no reason to cry. These are all skills we have to build. We have to make each day better than the last. Can't change the world if we can't change ourselves.
I know. I just, I'm so tired of being in that lonely place, alone in the world.
Oh, girl, come on now. The world may let you down, but we won't let you fall.
You're a good friend for telling it to me straight.
I mean, I didn't want to give it to you so hard, but come on, Neruda. I dream about a guy who can read me a little poema veinte.
I think I finally warmed up to this game, V.
Where'd you get that much corn from? Your toes? Put your foot down.
Would one of you just please grab the book and ask another question?
Sure. Question 883. What's the biggest city you've ever visited?
New York.
Rio.
Amsterdam.
Are we still on to live our lives and retire to a cottage in Scotland where we can be best friend neighbors for life?
That's not in the book.
No, but I'm asking.
If you'll have me, V, and once there's no more Persephone.
Hey, you are a crude, heartless jack-o'-lantern.
What's the weirdest craving you've had?
Oh my goodness. That would be a tuna sandwich with hot chocolate.
Your insides are rotten.
You need to go get checked out.
Oh, whatever. What about you two?
Sometimes I crave those special deviled eggs your mom makes.
I remember those. Weirdest craving I've ever had, though. There's this strawberry festival that happens in Plant City right around February. There's a stand that serves bacon wrapped pickles with a chocolate dipping sauce. I mean, that paired with cookies and cream ice cream, can you spell heaven?
I am so glad we don't share bathrooms.
Well, I guess if that's what your spirit craves, that's what it craves. Can we do this again next week?
Yes.
For sure.
Good. And then me and 2,000 questions will be here.